their secret way. Whispers linger like a faint perfume, ghosts of lives once filled this room. The breeze sings songs I've never known. Through the glass where shadows roam. Dust settles on a silent plain. Memory sigh without a name. The light bends soft on the wooden floor. Echoes knock on the hollow door. The breeze sings songs I've never known. Through the glass where shadows roam. A laugh, a tear, a touch, a face. Fragments drift in the empty space. They hum their tune and softly fade, a fleeting dream that time betrays. I've never known. Through the glass where shadows your name at dawn. Shadows dance where the light is gone. Through the cracks the echoes stray. Faint and fleeting they fade away. Humming low like a ghostly sleigh. Memories linger, never quite dead. Barely there, they weave inside a song of echoes drifting by, humming low like a ghostly thread. Memories linger, never quite dead. Barely there, they weave inside a song of echoes. Past life stays in the moonlight glow. Fragile moments slow like a ghostly thread. Memories linger, never quite dead. Barely there, they weave inside a song of echoes drifting by. A past life stirs in the moonlight glow. Fragile moments, the wind just shows through the grass where time has crept.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another edition of School City of Hammond News You Need to Know. This morning we have such an incredible show. I have all these outstanding, stupendous young people in this studio with me and their peers. Also on behalf of our acting superintendent, Mr. Salinas, and our incredible school board trustees, Trustee Guerra, Trustee Stanford, Trustee Spencer, and Trustee me, right?
In Candelaria.
And Candelaria. Okay, all five of us are so excited about this show that we do every first, third Wednesday of the month. So much to share, so much to give, so let me just dive right into it. We had a tremendous back-to-school registration celebration. Over 3,000 families we welcomed. They received book bags and all kinds of wonderful supplies, and everything's good?
You need to move it closer to the mic.
Give me some help.
I may have it on wrong.
Oh, see, I'll take my hair off.
Technical difficulties.
Thank you so much. All right, now we can do this professionally. I don't have to do the introduction again, do we, sir? Anywho, back to school registration celebration. We had over 3,000 families attended and were giving book supplies, backpacks, and all kinds of free haircuts, food, resources for community from our community partners. A big, huge thank you to all of the families and our vendors that attended and supported us. All staff convocation. Now, guys, we really need to put this video somewhere because it was stupendous. We were just as silly as we can be, but we had fun. We networked. We talked about our coming year, and the convocation was so excited. And thank you, Mr. Salinas, for bringing it back. We haven't had one since Dr. Watkins, and it made such a tremendous difference. Teamwork, sharing. We valued each other that morning, and we had a lot of fun doing it. And I was the vintage cheerleader. That was hilarious. Well, anyway, we have so much to do, so I'm going to hand it over to Trustee Guerra and talk about some of the great things. And she's wearing two hats with us. She's the president of our PTA. And take it away, Lassie.
Yeah, so I'll cover the volunteer part of it. It kind of blends in with PTA a little bit. Parents and community members, we do need volunteers. We need all the help we can get. You just have to fill out a background check. The forms are available at all the schools. They all have them. As far as PTA, so the PTA Council, we are here to help with all of the schools' PTAs. And I got to say, all of our schools have phenomenal PTAs. They all have great people running them, and the time that they put into it and the effort and the energy is wonderful. I know it was mentioned last night, at the council level, we're talking about helping with bullying and trying to throw out ideas for that and work on partnership with the district for that. We've got reflections. This is the second year we're doing a district-wide. This year the theme is I Belong. Great theme, I think, for elementary, easier theme this year. The deadline for that for us is Halloween, actually, so the kids have a couple months to get all their stuff in. And then, of course, in October, all of the fall festivals and the trunk or treats that they have. So, yeah, it's wonderful. PTA is there for all of the kids to help and support. And we actually help legislate as well. So even if people just join and don't do anything other than that helps as well.
Thank you. And talk about, you work with HAPA as well.
HAPA.
Yes. Tell us about your little partnership with them.
They're amazing, first of all. Ms. Broussard and Ms. Sawardi, as soon as I was connected with them last year when I wanted to. My light bulbs were going off in my head when I read about reflections and everything that we could do. As soon as I pitched it to them, they were 100% on board, and I am very technologically challenged. So Ms. Sawardi was a huge help in doing that last year, getting the Google Drive, which we'll have again this year, and now I've got Ms. Kramer helping me. So we've got a whole team now doing it, and they, man, and what they do just through HAPA alone too, those productions they put on, and the way that they give confidence to our kids is just, it's amazing.
It's amazing. And I understand their auditions begin today, Wednesday, for HAPA's all-district production of Schoolhouse Rock Live. And it's open to all school City of Hammond students in grades 6 K through 12. For full details, to sign up, visit hammondhapa.com. So let's moving right along. Superintendent, you have something to say?
Billboards.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I am the proud superintendent of the school city of Hammond. I am so grateful to be here with our trustees, our secondary director, and also all of our students from the Area Career Center. Today we're going to be highlighting some students that have been doing some fantastic things under the direction of our Area Career Center. So I'm going to introduce it over now to Mr. Jeremy Hicks. But at this point, I just want to say thank you to all of our community who has supported us. We've had an outstanding start to the school year, and we're going to continue the momentum as long as we can, as long as we have this energy that we have right now. But we need all your help, and we want to thank you for all your support. So I'm going to turn it over now to Mr. Hicks.
Very good. Mr. Hicks.
Hi, good morning. Thank you. And we really want to give some gratitude to the school city of Hammond. What we have, and I think we've been building this communication and longevity piece of getting the word out there of what the Hammond Area Career Center offers. So I think a lot of times people may just not know that we have really a gem within in the city of Hammond and within the school city of Hammond. So I've recently had the privilege and honor of working with a lot of our staff members and especially our students that come from 10 sending schools throughout our area within Lake County, and it really has been a fulfilling experience. And one thing that we have learned and that I have learned within this past year or so is that our students are really hard workers, and our future is going to be in a great place because we have a lot of inspiring leaders that are here today with us. But at the same time, there is a focus that we really want to talk about today is Skills USA. It is a CTSO, Career and Technical Student Organization, that is throughout our United States. There are a lot of schools and institutions that have CTSOs, and specifically Skills USA. So just to give you a brief synopsis of what it includes is students compete locally at a local level, a state level, in addition to a national competition. So the theme for this year for Skills USA is Champion Your Future. And that's something that we really want to make sure that our students and even our community is championing our efforts of giving our students the best opportunity possible. So today we have two great leaders and stakeholders within the School City of Hammond's Hammond Area Career Center with us today. So we'll let them introduce themselves, and then we'll continue our discussion.
Yes, awesome. My name is Gianna Morawski. I teach early childhood education at the Career Center, and I am also the Skills USA liaison for our building for this coming school year.
All right, and Amanda King, and the Career Pathway Specialist for the Area Career Center, which means that I have the pleasure of getting to help enroll any student who is interested and then supporting them along the way, whether it's in the classrooms, it's at their sending school, or it's the competitions like Skills that they got to participate in.
So we'll have our students introduce themselves, their name and program. So your name and program, please.
My name is Katie, and I am in early childhood education.
My name is Jaslina, and I'm in early childhood education.
My name is Natalie, and I'm in the construction technology classes.
My name is Matt, and I'm also in the construction technology classes.
My name is Diego, and I'm also in the construction technology class.
My name's Cole, and I'm also in the construction technology classes. My name's Andrew, and I'm also in the construction class.
My name's Gavin. I'm also in the construction class.
So as you can see, we have students that are here in two of our many programs, and one thing that is really unique, I think, for today, and it really is a story to be told, is that we have one of our very own, Miss Morowski, that was a product of our very own Hammond Area Career Center's program within early childhood, and now
Thank you.
she is leading and teaching the program that gave her a lot of tools and opportunities. So, Miss Morowski, you came back, and you are in really a good place, and it's almost like your personal and professional fulfillment has been filled. So would you mind just lending a few words?
Yeah, definitely. I always say that I give a lot, and I really do dedicate a lot of my teaching career and all of the success I've had to the Career Center. I don't think that I would be the teacher I am today without having gone through the Career Center program. It has been really cool to not only graduate from the ACC and go on and stay in the career that I chose at 16. I always like to say that I've started teaching at 16, so I've got lots of years of experience. But it has been really cool to not only stay a part of the program throughout the last, when I was in college and even in my early teaching career, staying connected with the ACC through their advisory committee or going to any events, participating in fundraisers. And so when the opportunity came for me to teach the class that I took, it really did feel like I was coming home to teach, and it's something that I'm really passionate about. I loved teaching kids how to read and do all the things, but it's been really cool to kind of give my spin on hopefully preparing future educators, not only for our country, but also hopefully for our city as well.
And one thing that we're gearing up for, and I know our students are really chomping at the bit, that this year, it's without being said that our students learn a lot, our students have a good experience, but there is a competitive side to our students and our staff that we really want to do our best and compete at our best. So a lot of our students did have the experience last year of participating in our local, state, and even national tournaments, but it's something that we are prepping now. Our students really have been preparing at the end of last year, day one. They've been preparing for this year to come, so hopefully we can bring back some hardware. And I know Mrs. Morowski has brought back some hardware when she was a student, so that looks to be something that we want to do. So students that are in attendance, I know we're preparing for skills, but what's one of the biggest learning lessons from last year that we know this year? If anecdotally you can share just maybe one tip of one thing that you're going to look forward to this year with skills and participating.
Probably the connections. Like down at state, you meet a lot of people just from all across the different states and stuff like that. So it's definitely cool to see the diversity that brings.
Wow.
Yeah, especially the diversity, the competition, the friendliness. Everybody's so friendly. You gotta meet new people, experience new things, and be ready.
Sure. In the time leading up to it, I learned a lot more and just what to be ready for. You just have, a lot of time to hone and practice what you want to get good at.
Very good.
I think it's just great meeting new people there, and you get a good experience from it too. Just get ready for the real world and what you want to do in life.
For me, it was really about the experience, learning how to do what I want to do with the rest of my life and learning how I have to improve in that certain topic.
Going there was good to know that you weren't alone if you were nervous about the competition or anything. There's a lot of people there, and like they said, you get to meet new people and learn what their classes are like.
Wow.
I like going and meeting new people and making new friends.
Yeah, the diversity again, just seeing all the new people there from all over the state. And I think it gives you more confidence in what you're doing, especially if you place good or not even if that, but just being there, it makes you more confident.
Absolutely.
And it is something that we hear from our students, but it also is great research behind CTSOs that the more students are involved in them, a lot of the indicators for success after high school are relative to that. So I think one thing I want to have Ms. King say a few words. So one thing that we are focusing on is last year we had efforts, and it's an annual thing that, as with any school district, as with any club or things that we do additional, there is a monetary component to it. So there's a lot of fundraisers, there's a lot of things that our staff and stakeholders do to get our students to have the best experience. Last year, this past year in the summer of 2025, our students competed nationally in Atlanta, Georgia, and can you imagine having a week-long away from home, a week-long with students supervised, where there's thousands of students in attendance? And I know we really had to be creative, and Ms. King was able to lend a hand and even help in the assistance of getting our students down there.
Yeah, so you mentioned PTA and just those efforts with the community, and that's a way that they can get involved. We have advisory boards, as Mrs. Morawski mentioned. That's a chance for our business partners to get in and give us like their take on how things should look in our classrooms to better prepare our students for when they go out to be successful. As far as the other side of it, like on our school side, sometimes, we're trying to support them through fundraising. We're trying to support them with contacting businesses to get donations to help them be successful in getting down to the state level or down to nationals, which was in Georgia. This year, I got to be the bus driver, so sometimes, families, we just want you to know that, like, the school city of Hammond employees are wearing several hats to make sure that at all expenses that we give your students the best opportunities that we possibly can. And there was no way in any of our hearts that we could say to this group of students, like, you can't go to essentially your Super Bowl of school. Like, we can't. So what do we need to do? And it was quick decisions with downtown, with the board, with transportation, with so many parties to say, let's use our school city resources that we have, and if we can get the instructors or our office staff to help out, so we're white bus certified, and we just drove a bus down. So, I mean, what more fun to say that, like, today we're bus drivers, and so just there are a lot of ways that you can get involved and that we're getting involved. So think about PTA, think about our advisory boards. If you don't know what to do to get involved, just reach out. We will be happy to share with you the many opportunities that exist.
And one thing I want to, close my part with is, it definitely is something that we have a lot of great people that just pitch in and help out, and there's always opportunity. And someone wise once said, if you don't ask, people don't know. So this is our ask. If there's anybody or any industry partner, any school community partner that can lend a helping hand, and especially, I will ask the specific, request, if there's any monetary sponsorships or sponsorships to financially get our students into the best place, meaning getting travel and expenses paid for our competitions, that would tremendously be appreciated. So there's our ask. If there's anybody out there, a donor or somebody that it really can benefit our students and community, it would greatly be appreciated.
And it doesn't always have to be the monetary, like that is great as well, but sometimes it's materials. So like I think of my own family, myself, like sometimes I cannot give the $20 or the $2,000, but what I can do is give you my time. I can give you, like, I have extra school supplies, or I have like tons of pencils for some reason, because when I was in the classroom, then that was always an ask. So if you cannot financially give, please just consider your time or other resources that you have that could be useful for getting our kids ready, because this is what they want to do for their future, and it's our job to make sure that they're prepared and ready.
Thank you, Mr. Hicks, Mrs. King. And what is also important, the trustees, we do support you. One of our trustees was able to go to Atlanta, Trustee Stanford, and she saw some of the competition. So we're here to support you, and as Mr. Hicks, you said, we have to ask. So we're asking right now. Such great news, so exciting. That's why we're considered 10 times better. Wow, everybody say it together. 10 times better. All right. Melissa, let's talk about our first newsletter of school year.
Oh, yeah, it's coming out today. So I know I just actually, as I was walking in here, I got a Parent Square message about the immunization clinic, I think. So parents, keep an eye on your Parent Square and is it on Power School too?
Well, we want to share that they need, there's two different apps.
Oh, okay. So the newsletter will be coming out on Parent Square, but definitely, so as a parent, I will share this, mention multiple hats, that's one of them. So Parent Square is great for getting, the notifications of everything coming up. I know we have side-by-sides coming up in most of the schools. PTA events will always be posted in Parent Square. They'll also be posted on the Facebook pages. Power School is wonderful to be able to see your child's attendance and grades in real time, and you can also message the teachers there. The emails are on there as well. You can message them through Parent Square as well, but it's another avenue. I know I'm constantly, every week checking our kids' attendance, especially in high school, where they'll slip out during a period and then slip back in. Why were you gone in third period? Where were you? Just make sure you're on both of those apps. I know sometimes, I will say, I don't see a lot of overuse of it. I know sometimes parents are worried about that, and it's not. It's great for communication. So it does keep you up to date with all of that. And yeah, I covered everything that was on there.
All right, and she did mention our community health net clinics. I'll just do a brief mentioning. We are proud to partner with Community Health Net Clinics at both of our high school locations. These clinics are open to students and staff throughout the district. And at some point in time, we're going to have them on this show to fully explain the opportunity that our Community Health Net Clinics offer. They're at Hammond Central, Mondays and Fridays, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Morton High School, Tuesdays, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Physicals are available for just $10. Immunizations are offered at no cost. Community Health Net Clinics is located in Hammond Central High School. Great news, great things going on at School City Hammond. And also, we have 9 community billboards out there, would you believe? So as you're driving, look up. Kennedy and 151st, Calumet Avenue and 131st, Chicago and Wag, Calumet and Highland, Michigan and Wag, I-90 near Kennedy, Klein, State Road 912 and 5th, I-80-94 near Clark, and I-80-94 near Chase. So we're doing our part in marketing our school and trying to draw the best, the brightest. We know when you get to School City Hammond, you will get the best because we have exceptional administrators, teachers, paraprofessional staff, custodians. We even did a site tour before the schools opened. We sort of said, we might do a white glove test, but it really wasn't a white glove test. We got on that bus. We went from school to school to school, and I tell you, those floors you can't eat off of. They were shining bright. I applaud our custodian staff for doing more with less. And our teachers were excited. They didn't have to come to school with their bleach and their rags and the towels. The schools were ready, and we thanks so much to our custodial staff for that. Melissa, have we missed everything? Have we covered everything?
Yes.
We have to note 2 of our students, Joseph Helms and Meta Molina. Their students, Joseph is at Hammond Central High, and Meta is at Morton, and they are intern reporters for the greatnews.life. There are student voices, they're independent, and they identify the shine in Hammond. Again, one of our shows, we're going to have them on and talk about their internship as reporters. What an opportunity that we're offering for our kids. Just think, these young folks could be on CNN, NBC, ABC, 2579, just because of what we do and how we prepare and engage our students to do more, to do their best. Because it's in them to do it, and we just have to pull it out of you, right, young man and young ladies? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull it out of you. Because what we're teaching is life skills, critical thinking that's going to take them to the boardrooms, going to take them to the hospitals, attorneys. We are preparing our students for a global education because we're 10 times better. Bessie, anything else?
No, you covered most of it.
Superintendent. Got it. Well, how much more time we have? We can wrap it up now, right? Again, I thank you to all of our school board trustees for supporting this program, to all of our wonderful students for coming in, and you look so well. And yes, you are preparing yourselves. Because how many kids could actually come into a radio studio and do what they did? You articulated so well, and we're so proud of you. We thank you for, again, our trustees, our superintendent, Mr. Salinas, and our administrative staff, our teachers, our paraprofessionals, everybody that's on this team that makes it work for School City of Hammond. We're here. News that you gotta have. So if you what they say, if you snooze, you're gonna lose it. So we don't want you to snooze. Get it all in. Share. Tell everybody we need your help. We need you in the buildings. All you have to do is fill out a form, background check. And as simple as that, it might be a little instruction, but you certainly can come into our buildings and help us, keep us, because, the state is requiring us to address this bullying, and not just School City of Hammond, all the districts. So we're doing our part. We're taking the initiative to do what's best, and safety is our main goal for our kids. Mr. Salinas, he talks about that all the time. Safety. We have to keep our kids safe. And we applaud you. We applaud everybody in this office. Give yourselves a big round of applause. You've earned it. We deserve it. And I think that's it. Thank you, WJOB. See you next time. Woo, that's a wrap.
Soft at night.